All right, in the meantime, countdown to Copenhagen. Less than a month from today, the world leaders are going to hammer out a deal on how to deal with global warming. That is the headline. But if my next guest is right, the fine print shows something else could get hammered by this, our way of life. Chuck Norris's latest book is the Chuck Norris Fact Book, 101 of Chuck's favorite facts and stories. It's actually very funny, but it does have a couple of serious points I do want to share. But Chuck, great to see you.
Good to see you too, Neil. Well, actually, the conference starts on the day the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
Does it really?
December 7th. So,
now,
that's some kind of indication right there.
We don't know. Is the president going to go back? Last time he went to Copenhagen, it didn't turn out too well. But is he going to go?
I don't know if he is or not. I don't know if he's going to send Hillary. Who knows what he's going to do?
Well, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is one of those who's been espousing sort of updating the Kyoto Accord, this global environmental sort of watch.
Truthfully, I think he will go.
And you think he's going to make some big concessions?
Oh, definitely. I really think he's going over there to try to create a one world order. And I think.
Well, what's your big worry?
My big worry is the fact is that we, as a nation, if we start having to be obligated to other countries, like in this conference, they're going to try to take our money and send it to third world countries because of since we spend so much oil and these other countries have suffered, then we're going to give our money to these third world countries. Neil, we have people here starving in our own country. My foundation, I have families who are making $9,000 a year for the kids that I'm teaching. Why aren't we trying to help the poverty in our own country?
But isn't this just about a cleaner globe? You don't buy that?
I don't buy that. I don't buy. Al Gore became a $100 million millionaire, from this global bombardment, but I don't believe it for a second. I think it's a big con game that they're doing.
But nevertheless, you fear that the president is going to concede and give these countries what they want, be part of this globalist tradition, and then what happens?
Who knows what's going to happen? God forbid this even that this happens in our country. Our country, as we know it now, will no longer exist, Neil. That's the whole thing right there.
Well, the proponents in Copenhagen, they're beautiful people. They're very attractive. You spend too much time in Fallujah, you should really get out. But they say we'll have a cleaner world and everyone will be happy, including Chuck Norris.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. First of all, I don't believe China's going to go for this. I don't believe India's going to go for this. And they're not going to start cutting.
China's the world's biggest polluter now.
I know they are, and they're not going to change. So the thing is, for them to say, well, United States, you change, but we're not going to change. So you clean up your country, but we're going to keep, polluting our part of the world. It's ludicrous.